right, what's happening, y'all? This is Mel Jackson back again with the Daily Digest for the ESSL. All right, first things first, let me correct my mistakes from yesterday. So we had PS 115 versus 244. Yesterday I said that 115 had a forfeit loss. That was incorrect. 115 has a forfeit win in that game. 244 had the forfeit loss. All right, it's correct in the records. I messed up when I was writing the script. So that was one mistake. The next mistake is I did not mention the player for the daily mention. Now that gives me an opportunity, though, to reveal the actual name of the segment. Now, the name of the segment is the Daily Digest Drip Drop. All right. So here is the drip drop from yesterday. Right. Yesterday was 4/16. Right. Yesterday's broadcast 4/16. So the drip drop from 4/16 was Anthony Hopkins, PS9. He scored 13 points. All right. So here we go. Anthony Hopkins, you see this video? Make sure you comment #SmartPlay. It's right under my finger here. #SmartPlay. Put that down in the comments. You'll receive some free merch from the merch store, which is the ESSL Sports Shop. All right, ESSL Sports Shop. Again, if you want to take a look at all of our wares, you can go check it out. The website is here on the screen. Now it's time for today. All right. So today's broadcast is 4/17. 4/17. These are for the games that occurred on 4/17 in the ESSL. So we're gonna set things off as usual in Brooklyn, D1613 East, PS11 at PS40. PS40 has been a very competitive team. They're right on the heels of PS11. PS11 is in first. PS40 is in second. Just like in the first meeting, though, PS11 got the win. The score was 29-10. All right, moving on to D1613 West. PS9 at 282. In their first meeting, PS9 took it in a high-scoring game. The score was 39-33 in that game. This time, PS282 gets the victory, 24-28. All right, that concludes our D1613 calendar. And now we'll move on. We'll move on to D1718. We have 289 at 181. You know, because they're so stacked, because there's so many teams in this district, these two teams haven't faced each other. Right? So, 289 gets the win here, 17-15. So now for the next game, we have PS161 going against PS316. This is their second meeting. 161 takes this contest 31-24, further cementing their status as the winningest team in the district. All right, so we're going to move on to D23, which is in East New York, the East New York, Brownsville area. I keep mentioning East New York. I'm going to keep mentioning East New York every time we get to D23 because I was raised in East New York, Brooklyn. Milford Street between New Lots and Hagerman. I went to PS202 for elementary school. Shout out to PS202 and my East New York peoples. Also went to 218 junior high school, just so you know. So anyway, That's what we're talking about. Let's see here. Um, so we're going to go to D23. We have PS401 hosting PS178. These two teams have already played each other twice, splitting the games, with 178 taking this one to win the tiebreaker. The score was 11-8. So now we move on to Harlem, New York. Promise Academy 1 is going to PS 197. They've played each other 2 times, with PA1 winning both times. This contest, 197 avoids the sweep and wins 11-14. PS 133 at PS 92. Coach Murphy runs a tight game, taking it 15-20. This was their first meeting. PS 92 won a tight one here, 15-20. All right. D6 in Washington Heights. We're going to go to the Willie Lynch School, hosting PS 98. On 3-9, these two teams faced each other, and WL came out the victors. This time as well, WL wins again, 36-18. All right, so now for the Bronx. The BX, we have PS 97 at PS 66. 66 has been running through everyone they faced this season so far. This game, the score was 10-56. So that wraps up our games. Now for the D7. Now for the 417 drip drop. Jackson St. Jean, with the power forward, wears the number 15, scored 8 points and 6 rebounds. He plays for PS 181. So Jackson St. Jean, this is your drip drop. And remember, right at the bottom of the screen is going to say hashtag smart play. All right, make sure you put that in the comment section, and you'll win your drip. All right, you'll win the drip drop. You will receive it. Okay, here we go. If you like this content, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. The bell icon is going to let you know every time we put up new content. Okay, now from now through the end of the season, at least, we're going to be putting up a lot of content. I'm looking to do some stuff in the summer as well, so, just stick with me here. But at least through the end of the season, we're going to have a lot of content that we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing the Game of the Week, more episodes of that. This is the 5th season. The first episode this season is the All-Star Game. Okay, it's the citywide All-Star Game. We're also going to be doing ESSL Game Day. Whereas the Game of the Week, we have multiple cameras. We do interviews and what have you. With the Game Days are pretty much the game from beginning to end. We do a little talking as well, but it's not as involved as it is for the Game of the Week. This allows us to do a lot more games, single camera work. It's pretty interesting. But you'll get a game from beginning to end. I won't be doing a highlight reel or anything like that for these scores only, like I do with the Game of the Weeks. But ESSL Game Day will allow us to feature more schools. So that's the format for that. We also are gonna have ESSL Mini Doc, where we celebrate some of the schools that's been with us for a long period of time. I'm trying to hit one per district at least. We have a few already recorded. One we have recorded that'll be the first episode is going to be with PS11. Now, PS11 hasn't been with us a long time necessarily, but they've been a very competitive team. They were the runner-ups the season before last, and then last season they actually won it all. So we want to celebrate them as well. So they'll be the first episode of ESSL Mini Doc, which are profiles on our mini schools that we have here. So you're gonna look forward to that. Again, like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs. Help support us so that we can help support the learning environment that the kids of New York City are in right now. We want to make sure that they not only enjoy themselves playing basketball, but understand that hard work leads to opportunities to have a good time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is what we're talking about here. We're talking about you got to make sure that you work hard enough that when you can have some recreation, you can fully enjoy that recreation. All right, so here we go. Here we are, right here, trying to promote competitiveness, but also camaraderie, also teamwork. I think it's a very good thing that team sports teaches us as you know from when we were kids. I didn't play a lot of sports myself, but I had a lot of friends. Uh, we did a lot of things together. Even if I wasn't that good, I played basketball as well. I wasn't that great at it, but I did it. And it helps. It helps having a team. So tune in. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good one.